Guys, so let's talk about the latest updates coming from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they prepare to face Jamaica in the Unity Cup 2025. A lot is happening in team camp. Ahmed Musa has left team camp. We are going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about christantus uche. He's out of the squad and has been replaced. We're going to talk about the new player who has replaced christantus uche. You're also going to talk about Tosin Adarabioyo and his comments concerning his nationality switch from England to Nigeria. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching Sports Corner GH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Let's talk about Ahmed Musa. He is the most capped Nigerian player. See, he has made 110 appearances for the national team. When it comes to legendary status, he is there. But then we were all surprised when we saw him in Eric Sapichel's squad for the Unity Cup 2025. Everyone was excited about the prospect of him playing again for the Super Eagles of Nigeria after 18 months without being called up to the national team. Now, in their first game in the Unity Cup against Ghana, when Nigeria beat Ghana by 2-1, he featured in the game. He came on as a substitute in the 62nd minute and made an impact because at the end of the day, Nigeria walked away with a win. So everyone was waiting to see what he would do in the next game against Jamaica. But only for us to receive reports stating that Ahmed Musa has left team camp due to personal reasons. He has asked permission from Eric Sapicel to excuse himself from the Unity Cup 2025. Now, according to reports, he left team camp because of his marriage ceremony. Now, what we hear is that it's scheduled to be held in Kaduna on the 1st of June. And the game Nigeria are going to play against Jamaica is going to be played on the 31st of May. So proximity-wise, it is too close. That is why the player left the Super Eagles of Nigeria team camp in London. So guys, this is the latest update. But then my question is that him leaving, does it affect the rhythm of the team? That is the question I'm asking. Does it affect the rhythm of the team? Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from Ahmed Musa and talk about christantus uche, who plays for Getafe in the Spanish La Liga. This player has had a splendid season with Getafe, played extremely well. So we're all disappointed when he was not called up during the last international break. We wanted to see if his form will reflect on the Super Eagles of Nigeria, especially looking at their target of qualifying to the World Cup. But then he had the opportunity to be named in Eric Sapichel's squad for the two friendlies, one in the Unity Cup and two the friendly against Russia. So firsthand, we wanted to see what he would do in the Unity Cup. But then according to reports, he never showed up in team camp. And in fact, he's out of the squad. The reason given by the NFF is that he was not able to get a visa for this particular tournament. And because of that, he excused himself. But then the coach replaced him. He replaced him with a very young player who is currently in camp and trained with the Super Eagles of Nigeria on Thursday. The name of the player is Benjamin Frederick, who plays for Brentford's youth team. Now, Benjamin Frederick has won Brentford Young Player of the Season. He is no joke. He's a huge prospect for Brentford, and I'm happy that he has been included. He is coming in to replace christantus uche, who was not able to secure visa to be able to feature for Nigeria in the Unity Cup 2025. But what we hear concerning christantus uche is that he's going to be available for Nigeria Super Eagles game against Russia. For that one, he's going to be available. But then for the Unity Cup game, he's out. And he has been replaced with Frederick Benjamin. But then I read an article on social media concerning the relationship Frederick Benjamin has with Moses Simon, a Super Eagles of Nigeria player. Now, per this article, Frederick was recruited and trained by Moses Simon in Kaduna. And he played at the AFCON and World Cup in the under-20s. He was impressive. Now, Moses Simon's wife secured him trials at Brentford and he impressed and was signed. So today, this small boy is playing with his Oga. Yes, he's playing with his senior man, someone who helped him. And this is what life is all about. This is an article coming from NPFL Updates on Facebook stating that the new player who has joined the Super Eagles of Nigeria has a good relationship with Moses Simon, and it's a very beautiful one. Now, this player has featured for Nigeria's under-20 team at the AFCON and also the World Cup, and currently he's Brentford's young player of the season. He has trained with the team on Thursday. Let's see if he would feature for Nigeria against Jamaica on Saturday. So guys, that is the latest update that has to do with the Super Eagles of Nigeria and also their preparation towards the game they are going to play against Jamaica. Now, let's move on from that and talk about some interesting updates. Now, this is coming from Tosin Adarabioyo, who just won the Europa Conference League with Chelsea. Now, he was asked about his nationality switch from England to Nigeria. And this is what he said. He says that I have never turned down Nigeria, and I've never had any conversation with them to say that I will be going to Nigeria. At the point of last season where there was a little bit of conversation, I told them I just want to focus on club football. I was in my last year at Fulham and I just wanted to have a solid running at Fulham. Now I'm at Chelsea, my first year, which I wanted to concentrate on again. This is coming from the player. He says he has not had any conversation stating that he's going to play for Nigeria, and he has not also turned down Nigeria. So I'm asking myself, what is the NFF doing? Have you seen him play for Chelsea? And have you looked at the Super Eagles of Nigeria? Have you looked at your centre backs? Look at William Trostekon, he's aging. Look at Semi Ajayi, he's aging. Gabriel Osho, he's aging. You need possible replacement as I'm speaking to you now. Nigeria are blessed with forwards, but defense-wise, it is wearing out. Most of the centre backs with the Nigeria Super Eagles are entering their 30s or are already in their 30s. So if Tosin Adarabioyo, who is at his peak and he's ready and has made up his mind, please NFF, move. Looking at what the player is saying, he says that the last time there was a conversation, he just wanted to have a solid running at Fulham. Now he's at Chelsea. He has been able to, complete his first year. It has gone well. I believe this is the time to move in because he has shown that he has cemented his position at Chelsea. So this is the time to move in. Because this player definitely wants to keep his options open. He knows that, see, I'm a conference league winner. Maybe England might come calling. But looking at that England squad, I think he's going to find it difficult to enter there. So Nigeria, this is the opportunity to get a good player in your hands. This is not the time to dilly-dally. The player said you have not had a conversation with him. And he has not told you that he's going to turn you down. So this is the time to start speaking with him. This is just my honest opinion on the case because he's an excellent player by all standards. This is Tosin Adarabioyo you are talking about, who plays for Chelsea. He plays in the English Premier League for Christ's sake. He just won the trophy. He's on form. So if you look at Nigeria Super Eagles defenders and you don't make plans for the future, it will get to a point where Nigeria will score 5, they will also concede 5 because they did not make the appropriate preparation towards the future for their defensive department. Already, it is shaking. So you need replacement as I'm speaking to you now. And Tosin Adarabioyo is going to fit that bill. I believe Eric Sekwishaw, the NFF, need to act fast. So guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. I'm also going to bring you a preview and also my strongest starting lineup. I believe Eric Sekwishaw to use against Jamaica in my next video. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.